Hey guys, Britto here, welcome back to Out of Ore. Here we are for another episode. As you can see, we've done plenty of digging here with our last few time lapses and stuff. I've decided to put in supports and walls. Really, I don't know why, just to make it look good, I suppose. I think one option we may have is, if we bring a dozer in, level this flat, we could possibly put a tunnel in the middle here. It'd dig straight through. Where is it going to go? I don't know, but we could have some sort of underground mine, I guess. I don't know. I'm open to any option, but as you've seen, this came out to here. We've done a lot of digging in this area, and then I moved it around down to here somewhere. Done more digging, went up on top, pushed down into there. Worked out pretty good. We've got a lot of stuff in storage, but I've still got this corner I need to take out, and this corner over here. So I'm going to work on that a little bit today with you guys, and then I think I want to maybe look at the dozer next. Obviously the dirt disappearing out of the truck's still a bit of an issue, so maybe a dozer next. I don't think we're going to have enough rock and stuff in storage, even from what we've already dug out, to be able to buy the best dozer, but maybe we can buy a little bit cheaper one. I don't know, but I think getting a dozer is probably our next best bet. So I wanted to sort of clean this corner out. I don't know how we're going to go getting that top part. Yep, going to make some mess in the front already. Yep, first effort. Maybe we just have to sort of dig in the best we can like this. I'll try and get the top without rolling over. Maybe try and push in a ramp up to get that top corner out. So as you can see, when I did the blast as well, in that last time lapse, we actually blasted the rock, and the rock fell straight into the hopper. So maybe that's another option too, that we can sort of set up a hopper somewhere and then try and blast and have things fall into the hopper. That would be, you know, another option we have available, just to get some stuff really quick. I think, yeah, if we can keep using this ramp, keep digging in here like this, we should be able to get this top section dug out reasonably easily. Obviously it's not something I do in real life, not very safe at all, but it works for what we're using at the moment. Right, so we've made a huge amount of progress. Still, it takes a lot of time. Like both those last time lapses that I've put up have been, I think 2 hours work pretty much in both of them. So you can imagine how much work I would get done if we just had, you know, live gameplay the whole time without time lapses. So I think time lapsing is definitely going to be, you know, the way to go, and it means that I can record time lapses while, you know, the family's home from work, school, that sort of stuff. You know, I don't need to do a voiceover, so if there's noise in the background, it doesn't matter at all. Oh yeah, I actually spent most of the time just listening to the Spotify, so my own little playlist. Let's get in there, get this top corner dug out the best we can. Like if I need to, popcorn, if we need to, I can go through and remove some of it with the terraforming tool. So I didn't want to use that at all, but if we need to do it for just little tiny bits and pieces, then, you know, I'm okay with doing it for that. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get up this way to get this other corner. It's going to be tough to get that little corner there. Got nothing to use to sort of get up towards it. So I said this corner's got to go, that little bit behind us has got to go, and then potentially, if you guys are keen, maybe look at trying to throw in a tunnel. I think actually Split in 2 Gaming has done a tunnel previously. one of his other playthroughs. I may even be doing one now, actually. So I don't want to copy anything he's doing, but I just figure when anything down, we can just keep going down. It's an option, or do we sort of keep making it more realistic until, I guess, Christian may bring in underground equipment? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. You guys let me know, and I'll let you guys have the say as to what we do. I hate it when that happens. It happens a lot. It's like the bucket's getting stuck. So making decent progress here. I don't think we'll get this all done in half an hour, but it won't take us too much longer than that, I don't think. At least this corner and part of that other side should be done within the half an hour. Let's get in there. There we go. Oh. This is so uneven, the ground. A lot of people have asked, why do you use the roller to level everything? Well, you can see when I'm coming back, it's just throwing stuff everywhere every time you hit a bump. That's why I want to try and make things level, so we're not losing as much pay dirt every time we come back towards, the hopper and stuff. Let's try and just push through, try and get a bit more smoothness in there. I think that's pretty much as deep as we need to go. I don't think I'm going to be able to grab any more of this wall, maybe just a little bit. So we might need to use the terraforming tool just for that little corner there. So obviously the plan is just to add the concrete around it, like as if it's a support, retaining wall support. Now we could either set it up as a the start of an underground mine. We could use it, set it up as part of maybe a storage facility for our vehicles. Like it's sort of gone underground a little bit, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Come on, buddy, dig. Alright, there we go. I don't think we need to go any further into the wall from there. Let's just try and get as much of that wall scraped off as we can. So obviously this bin, or the hopper's probably not in the best spot for this, but we can make it work. Gonna have to actually come back and tidy up in front of it. There you go. Do the same on the other side. So we're just not getting in there like we should be. Good. Make sure it goes in. Alright, perfect. That'll help a little bit. So we're also going to need to bring the roller in as well, just so we can get it a bit smoother to try and finalise the corners, because you can see, like, I can't even get a level spot there. And digging with the loader like this is not ideal. In real life we would have rolled the bloody thing by now, easily. This is sort of where we need a dozer too, to tidy up that corner just to make it easier to load out. Right, I'm going to come back and then try and push straight in this way a little bit. Try and get it level if we can. The minute we hit that bump, it wants to just lift us. It's going to be very hard to get it, perfectly level, but come on, teeth, dig in. There we go. So once you start losing momentum, it's hard to get it back again. I think we're stuck on something here. There we go. Definitely not ideal. Definitely need a dozer in there. Yeah, we're just popcorning things everywhere, make it even harder for next time. Alright, let's go back to what we know. We'll just keep going this way. Just try and push just straight. Try not to turn or anything. Just keep pushing straight through. So we try and keep it as level as possible. Right, there we go, that'll work. So definitely making progress in this corner. I mean, I've probably shot myself in the foot by not just focusing on one spot and sort of just going from here to there everywhere like I've been, but you should still be able to get it done reasonably well. So I'm trying to keep the same height as off to our right hand side, but it's going to push those rocks over, as you can see anyway. All the way to this back wall. Let's try and do it. Doesn't really like scooping up too much because that's all unshot through there, obviously. So we may need to throw another quick blast in that corner. That might actually knock that top corner down as well if we do that. So let's have a look at that once we tip this bucket off. Right, jump out. We've still got decent amount of info. Let's throw one there. Let's throw up the top if we can. There, let's get one there. Probably a bit of overkill to be honest, but right, done, that'll do. And then maybe over here, let's do it over here as well. Try and just knock all this down. Oh, there we go. See how that goes. You can see there, $113 left. We got no money left at all. I've sort of just been selling little bits and pieces to buy things as we're needed, but right, let's set this up. See how it sort of popcorns down? It definitely helps us. We got some more of these. Let's see if we can put some more of these guys in. It's definitely blown a decent hole in this side. Boom, there we go, get those ones in. We're going a bit deep in some spots there, but that's fine. Right, how's that? That looks pretty good. We've still got to dig that little corner out, but here we've knocked a fair bit. Let's actually go... Put one just there, underneath, and then just go like maybe either side of this. Same as that, and try and get that end bit off. Take that bit of a lump out maybe. Right, so we shouldn't lose any pay dirt, I don't think. I think it just all falls directly down. We may lose a little bit, but I don't think we'll lose too much. Alright, I've got like four dynamite left. Wrong spot. Oh, Jesus. Sometimes it places really well, other times it's made to place in certain spots. That looks pretty good. I don't know if we just blast along here a little bit. Don't know if that'll make much difference, but go and set another blast off and we'll see what happens. Alright, beautiful. It's knocked all that corner down, which is good. So we've got a decent amount of dirt in here we need to pick up again. Same with through here. Now I sort of want to focus on going the way that we've always been going, that sort of 90 degrees. Back down to that wall, but it just throws us off course. We definitely need the dozer to push in there, but we'll just tidy up this little corner. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series. It's still been doing pretty good on the channel. So I don't know how long we'll be doing episodes for and stuff. There might become a time where we're sort of just, it's getting repetitive and boring and we may need to put on hold for a few weeks or whatever, but I know there's another update coming at the end of the month, so probably just over a week's time, which improves dirt lock and a few other little things, but nothing major in their update, I don't think, which will add any real longevity to the game or anything, but still just be another update we can take a look at and hopefully bring some more content, and then we'll just do, you know, a couple episodes here and there, and then every time there's a new update we'll revisit and all that sort of stuff. So it's just, I suppose, while you guys are still enjoying the content, liking, commenting, people are still subscribing because they're out of awe, I'll keep doing it. It's a game that I enjoy, but as you guys would know, that I don't do this as a full-time job. I work in the mining industry full-time, so this is a hobby for me, and if I'm not getting likes and views and comments and stuff, then I'll still play the game. I just won't waste my time recording, editing, uploading, all that sort of stuff if it's not going to be worthwhile for me. Obviously I make a little bit of money out of YouTube, not a great deal, but a little bit. If it's not worth me wasting my time or spending my time uploading, recording, editing to make a little bit of cash, then I'll just keep playing it for myself, sort of thing. Oh, we're pretty good there. It's just that corner now, which is going to be very hard to get to. Maybe we should focus on this other side first. So I'm thinking we sort of start here somewhere. Dig on an angle again. It's annoying. So yeah, we'll sort of just start down here now. Try and get it reasonably level. See there, the way that loader's sitting is not nice. Really need to bring the roller back out. I think we need to aim sort of this way. Alright, perfect, and keep working our way back the other way. But I think I'm going to get the roller because we've got lots of lumps and bumps and everything here. You can see that's why we're throwing rocks everywhere again. And heading this way towards the hopper, or the bin as we call them, the hopper. It's very bloody rough. Especially when you miss a couple of pebbles at the start. Right, let's get this bloody roller out. Right, you can see everything's black as well. I just took the yellow paint off. Then put black paint on. I think black looks way better. was going to try and make it blue to match the building, but the blue looks terrible. Well, in my opinion anyway. Right, so I want to just go over the entire area. So we've still got to get in and get that little bit. That's going to be the hardest bit to get out, I think. Alright, it's good that you can see the lumps as well, so you know if you're hitting them with the roller or not. You see I missed a little bit there, but... sort of just pick a spot on the wall and go for it, I suppose. Look at the snow on the ground. There is a snow map as well that we can play, but it's going to be like a hardcore sort of series, I think. Because you cannot see if you're digging dirt, pay dirt. Or, you know, coal or rock or whatever it is, you can't see a bloody thing, so it's one of those things you probably look at when they get more equipment and stuff into the game and the dirt lock and everything. The physics are all fixed a bit better. Yeah, I think I'm going to spend a lot of time trying to level this top area out once we get a dozer. Which I don't know if we go for the biggest dozer or not. The bigger dozer just has more blade capacity and stuff, so maybe better to go the smaller dozer first, just to get things moving. That way we're not gouging out the ground too much, but it's going to be very difficult to get it as level as I want it to. Like, I want it to look smooth as, but probably not going to happen. The only way it's going to happen is if we put a proper floor in and follow the floor level. So we've got a big mound in the middle there, and then a big tip there, and sort of all over the place. Right, hopefully we can level that out completely. Pretty good, but I have to bring the loader back in this side. I said we can do an underground little storage thing here, we can do a tunnel. Obviously, if we were going to do a tunnel, we'd put in proper support, beams, all that sort of stuff, so it'd be pretty cool to do a decent tunnel, but I guess we'll just have to look at our options. As I said, I don't want to seem like I'm copying someone else who's already doing a tunnel, so it's one of those things, I suppose. Alright, let's just try and go straight through. Right, and then obviously those little bits, those little lumps that we've got there, I'm not going to worry about those. We'll come back with the roller and tidy that up. Just try and get this little bit removed. Right, so it takes a while for that to start spinning. When I was doing the tunnels, I'm thinking, what the hell, it's not going anywhere, but because the rocks are dropping out over there and then it starts spinning, so it takes a while for it to work its way down the line. Alright, that's pretty good. It's back as far as we need to go. Just need to have a bit of a look. Yeah, could probably level that out with a roller as well. But yeah, I think the processing speed should be a little bit slower. Like, I should be dumping rocks in here and it'd still be spinning the whole time. Go back and get another bucket full and it'd still be spinning. It seems like it processes way too quick. Right, there's a couple of buckets in there, that's good. Then we'll have a look and see how much we've made. It's going to be a huge amount, I think. Maybe 20,000 gravel plus whatever else we've found. It's going to be a big payday, I think. Hopefully at least a mil. 1.5 would be nice, but at least a mil. Another bucket in there, I think. Bloody popcorn going everywhere again. Yeah, I think one more bucket in there, we should be sweet for this spot. A little bit to the left of it too, so maybe one more in there, and just gouge that wall a little bit, and then I think that'll be pretty much it. As you can see, we definitely need the dirt lock. Until the dirt, the way the dirt interacts with us, or we interact with it, we definitely need a dirt lock. Should be able to grab those little bits. Yeah, there we go, perfect. A couple more buckets to the left. Maybe more than a couple, so there's a fair bit there. Then that little corner, I think I'll leave that and I'll do that off camera. We're already at over 27 minutes, so obviously with the rock truck being fixed, would have been handy as well, but because we're not going in level, it makes it hard as well, using the bloody rock truck. Right, clearly didn't line that up very well. I thought I'm worried about this corner. It's going to be bloody difficult. Straight down at this angle. Oh, dear. Yeah. Alright, try and just scratch that wall. Right, we've got most of that. The little bits we'll just touch up with the tool, obviously. So I've still got this random cough that I haven't been able to shake for probably about 6 weeks now, I think. It's not COVID, I have no idea what it is, but it's bloody annoying. Beautiful, that should be enough for there. Maybe another bucket to our left. It's kind of hard to do a time lapse too without me moving the camera too much. I want to try and avoid moving it because I'm uploading at 10 times speed, so me moving even just like this, for you guys watching a time lapse, it feels like I'm throwing it around like crazy. It's probably not good for you guys that are watching, but right, that's the last bucket. That'll do. The rest we can just come back in with a roller. Then looking at that, another one to the left. Gonna have to take that little hump out and bring the roller in. I know the time lapse has been going well though. Like I'm getting 2 hours footage in, cut down into 10 minutes. So some music over the top, probably not the best music, but whatever I can get for free, not get copyright strikes. Oh dear. Right, that'll do. Yeah, we've got this corner to work on, but as I said, I'll work on that off camera. So we'll need to bring the roller back down, just tidy up a little bit more again. Right, let's park this bad boy up, out of the way. Get our lights and stuff turned off. Right, let's go on. Let's bring Terraform down in. That way we can, yeah, just take that little bit out there. So it doesn't matter too much, but there, get that one back. There, go along. So we could, you know, just take the top off like that. It's not going to affect too much, then we'll still bring the roller in. And that's not going to do that all for here too, but I don't want to lose the rock. There's too much money in it. Right, so that's that done, and then I think now I've got no walls left. They're bloody expensive. If we go into here, buildings, concrete, wall, for 99 walls, it's 28,000. They're not cheap, but if we look at our stats, total from production, I don't know what that means. Is that like the gold and stuff? Rock, wheels, steel, concrete. The total money made 1.75 million. We probably spent $500,000 or more on the building, and the building's not even finished yet. So that's another thing that we need to look at. Right, let's have a look. 30,000 gravel with 800,000, 1.3 lithium, 1.9 magnetite, 519 rhodium, bauxite, gets us to 1 million, and 730 copper. So we got 1 million and whatever else, so that can pay off our debt completely, or vehicles, dozers, 898, 895. I don't know what the W means. 898. Yes, that's the second highest. So that's 15-ton blade capacity, where the biggest one is 30 tons. So it's half, which probably isn't too bad. It's not a small amount. It's also not a large amount of blade capacity, so we could probably work with it. We'll show you guys too up here, just to use some stuff down here because I was short of money. I pretty much removed everything up here except for the fuel bowser and the hopper. I think that's about it, but we will eventually, you know, come back up here and open this, cut up a bit more. I'm not even sure why that's even there, but not anymore. There we go. All right, so we'll head back down. I think getting that dozer is definitely what we should be doing next. This wall is not important, but see all that digging in there, we've only got 1 million. Maybe 1.5 because we've used it to build a lot of stuff here, but we're not making money crazy like we were before, so definitely need to be a little bit smarter with our funds. And I think if I get the dozer, we push this way, a lot of this here we could reload out anyway, so I'll get this little corner cleaned out. I might buy the dozer and then do a bit of a dozer time lapse for the next episode. So, righto guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, as always, smash that like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you think over the game so far. Any ideas, suggestions? If you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.